Has your income recently been affected by the coronavirus? If you answered yes, you're not alone, and I don't like to say quick because quick might generate the wrong mindset here, but I know in this situation you might truly need a quick solution. My name is Clesca, and my wife and I, we currently travel full-time. We make 100% of our income on the internet. We currently live in Da Nang, Vietnam. So that's on this channel, that's what I talk about. So if that stuff interests you and you want to learn how to do the same, please consider subscribing so you don't miss the next few videos. And before I continue, just quickly, I want to apologize in advance. My skin is peeling because I got a pretty bad sunburn last week, and it's much better now, but I was out surfing for a little too long. But anyway, so at this point, I'm pretty sure you've heard of this big coronavirus spreading everywhere. People are freaking out about it. Originally started in Wuhan, China. So we are currently living in Vietnam, and luckily the government has done a great job, trying to contain this thing. And so we've only had 16 cases up to this point, so they've done a great job. Nonetheless, it hasn't stopped schools and English centers from closing and taking precautions, which end up affecting teachers and students. So if you are a teacher or a student, your income or your education has been affected in the past few months. Initially, I didn't have plans to make this video, but over the past few weeks, I've heard so many cases of people talking about, here you'll see, this is my Vietnamese friend who works at an English center, telling me that basically it's been closed. So for the past few weeks, she's been out of a job. This is another lady on Facebook who posted recently. She's even considering moving out of Vietnam completely. Her and her husband moving everything they have here and just to go find another job somewhere else because places are closing because of this virus. Relax. Remember I told you I had a solution for you? Now maybe you have not heard, but the answer is teaching English online, even if you don't have a bachelor's degree. And this is what I do, this is what my wife does, and I'm still surprised every day at how many people still don't know that even people who teach English at physical schools here in Vietnam and anywhere else in the world, that teaching English online is a viable option for them. Now, not everyone thinks so, but I think it's a much better option than teaching at a physical school for many different reasons. Now, reason number one, maybe this is important to you, maybe it's not, but the pay is great. You can get paid about $20 an hour with the company that I'm going to recommend to you today. It can vary because they have incentives, they have different things that if you do, you can get paid more. But if you are qualified, stay till the end of this video because I may have a way for you to actually get paid a little more if you qualify. And that leads to the next point, which is the scheduling is very flexible. So you can work as little or as much as you want. You would be an independent contractor, so you have no obligations and no minimum hours required. So if you want to work today, you open your schedule for today. If you don't want to work next week, just don't open your schedule. All right? You want to take a trip? Just go on your trip. You can even work in the hotel room. And this might come as a relief to you guys because when I say teaching, you might think, oh man, I have to prepare class and then I have to grade papers. There is none of that here. You don't have to, you just maybe 2 minutes before class or 5 minutes before class, you just open it up, glance, see what it's about. If they're talking about, a dog today, and you happen to have a dog and you bring your dog over. If they're talking about apples, grab an apple, some props, just to make the kid learn better. But there is nothing that you need to prep really before class, and there is no grading papers. There's nothing. All right, you finish with your class, you close it, and you're done for the day. So the next point is you can work anywhere in the world. We are currently in Da Nang, Vietnam. We started in Miami. So you can be in Europe, you can be in Bali, wherever you are, as long as you have an internet connection and a device to teach with, you can work. So what company do I actually recommend that you start teaching with? So it depends. If you do have a bachelor's degree, once you finish this video, check this video out, because with those companies, you can actually get paid a little more by having a degree. Now, if you don't have a degree, I recommend PalFish, which is what this video is going to be mostly about. Even if you do have a degree, PalFish can be for you. You can teach with PalFish, but like I said, you can get paid a little more with the other two that I talk about in this video, where I talk about how I afford to travel the world. So let's get into why I recommend PalFish. Well, as I just said, it does not require a college degree at the moment. At the moment, because the Chinese government has gotten involved and started making the requirements a little more strict. So at this very moment, you don't need a bachelor's degree. So it's the perfect time to get into it. And but I can't guarantee that it will be like this for a long time. So the next reason is that PalFish is actually a mobile-based app. That's pretty cool because 95% of companies actually require that you have a laptop or a computer to teach. PalFish is one of the few companies that actually requires that you use your phone or a tablet. So I know a few people who don't have a computer, so that would be great for you. And I know everyone has a cell phone, so anyone literally can start teaching with PalFish anywhere in the world, as long as you have a phone or a tablet. So the next thing, which I think is pretty cool, that they offer is that they offer two different types of courses. So what I do recommend that you go for is the official kids course, where you open your schedule and the parents book you for a 25-minute session and you teach the kids and you get paid a certain amount of money for that class. You're gonna make more money with that option. And the next option, which is also pretty cool, is the free talk. So the free talk is actually available for all nationalities. So you don't even have to be a native English speaker to do the free talk. You can just open your schedule and people can call you, and you set your own rates. So you can set it low in the beginning so you can get more calls, and you set your rate per minute. It's pretty cool. Anybody can do this, but if you are a native English speaker, I do recommend that you go for the official kids course, as you'll get paid much more. So if you're interested in teaching with PalFish, go ahead and click the link below this video in the description. It's actually going to take you to a page where you put your phone number. Remember, it's a mobile app, so you're going to put in your phone number. It will take you somewhere to download the app. Download the app, put in my referral code. I would appreciate it. I get incentivized for helping you. And on that point, I do have an email down below, so after you apply, if you need any help with tips on how to get hired faster or how to actually pass your interview, send me an email to the email below. And so once you've created your account, then you're all ready to go. You'll find everything you need to start preparing for your interview. It's pretty simple. Everything you'll need to do is on the phone. You'll probably have to shoot a little video introduction about yourself. You'll see everything you need to do once you get inside the app. But go ahead and click the link below and let me know if you have any questions by sending me an email. And one more thing before I let you go. A lot of people have asked me, do I need a TEFL certification to start teaching with PalFish? And the answer is no, not yet. Not yet, because the Chinese government has started getting involved and they're requiring that a lot of companies make it a mandatory thing for their teachers to have a TEFL certification. It's one of the easiest things you can get. It's only $21. I have put a link below to the best company you can find online right now for obtaining your certification. So you can just go ahead and get it just in case they require it soon. Or if you want to wait, you can wait. And even if you actually teach in an actual school anywhere in the world, this certification actually works because it is an accredited certification. So if this video was helpful, hit the like button and also consider subscribing and hit the notification bell if you'd like to be notified when I release the next video. And if you have any questions, please leave them down below in the comments. If you want to suggest any new videos you'd like to see from me, or if you have any questions about teaching with PalFish or any other companies. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it was helpful, and don't forget, create a life worth living.